on. I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing a hat to my couch over here at the moment. I'm restricted in motion, but I just got done moving the furniture. It is exactly time to talk. It's almost noon. I don't know what time it is, but it's after 11. I can't see a clock. And even hit a digital clock on the screen while I'm broadcasting is silly. But my score is that I have a little bit of time on a bad device stream, and I know it's going to sound a limited edition, and I'm not doing the right fair exchange, but it is an update for my time of day. I have not been making any noise, and I've almost assembled my electric drum set and stopped myself before I do it. My question is, do I hang a couple cymbals on my left side at the stand over there where it belongs? No, I will not. Now I'm holding the phone with my dainty thumbs, which hurt, and I have to be careful with my little man hands here. Do you have little man hands at 53 because you weren't able to work and the only thing you could hold was your fork, spoon, and penile implant that you thought was a human being before the change? Hi, my name's Austin Sand, and I used to talk English before I could understand what a hand stands for. My hand smells good. Now I had a lisp in my tongue because I asked myself, did you want to bite the lip, the hand that fed you again and swear? Now here's the story. I like you. I like my hands. They're moist. See the M? It stands for moist. I like my hands, and my hands understood my glands, and my glands had sands of time. Soft, sifting, silent ground upon which my body should be reminded to reflect upon rather than pound the drumming community at large with extremely penile, bony things to talk about, with nobody in the room but a camera that doesn't stream with a good microphone quality broadcast system negligence. My public domain situation is as follows. Austin Centinela reports the air conditioner just turned on above his head. It's set at 75 degrees. Oh my God, it's hot in here. I'm in Florida. I'm sinking in my floor in Florida in the heat of the sun, of the shine, of the echo, of the loneliness of a rusty refrigerator in a HUD Section 8 boundary quadrant zone of the offices above the Veteran Administration, working office members on staff currently employed, talking on the phone, watching my video, otherwise neglecting the fact I was here. Above them on the third floor, there on the first floor, I will give them my video and they will like it, and I will talk into my phone and you will be paid and I will not. I love you. I love you so much I could eat you for lunch, like the cannibal holocaust Jaws I became for the sunshine state of Florida. I don't buy the orange juice. I don't have the money. But it's always sunny if it's really hot and runny diarrhea. My name's Austin. My hands sweat profusely, and I'm proud to be a living societal inhabitant of this broadcast. The fog is my humidity from my perspiration, from my interpretation of the neglect and charm of two drums on the floor with two smaller toms made out of tin or something, metal, yellow paint on the sides. And I will change into the quality of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Mr. Jive, Mr. Survive in the middle of a yellow battles, always floating, always finding me, always knowing where I live. Well, basically, I was going to do some rudiments and things like that. And I told myself while I was watching Phil Collins' son on television, which was very interesting, I want to talk about drums, but I don't want to do it in such an offensive rival manner that I'm going to challenge generations to forevermore hate my bloodline. In the event you were to make me into something that was more than a cartoon character video from a bad community quality standard internet data distribution in the United States on a cell phone 5 star, I will give you a better quality stadium show than you know about with the Mr. Magoo Steve Smith and the band Journey with the Filipino new singer, not Steve Smith, that has the people affiliated with the Catholic Basilica of the Immaculate Conception and the Blue Angels Yacht Club in connection with the five-star team of the star people of the football club of the NFL and the NASA people and everybody around the world event. I talk to you, Dr. Tedder will drum. I will drum, and I will drum proudly. You know, I can see this view from my television on my bed from the way I aimed my. Thank you. That is all I do is remember at the end of the survival, I go back into my bed, which is a dark room hole under my son's Last Supper tapestry rug, under the table of the high divine chambers, and I will go to sleep in the dark room with no lights, no windows, and reflect upon everything that was outside of that chamber, which is nothing but the catacomb, dry man's bones, E.T. phone homes. You had a home, you had a sex life, you had a wife, Phil Collins, I love you, but we're not gay, we're on Broadway, and that's all I gotta say today. Simon, I like you, but you're not your father. I can hear the difference. I can work with it, but I don't hear your father when I hear you. I hear you playing on your father's drums. Wait till you get to be Simon, and you get to say what you want to do. I got plots and listen to me. I got plots how to work with your kids in template form, and they're not anti-Christian sentiment. I can go with the Jewish faith and the Buddhist people and the Hindu people, but there's a few people that they don't want to be violently opposed by. Other than that, we can work together with gestures and swipes, but we can't do it on spit-centered, sweaty palms. Sissy America after America. Sissy trained me how to live here and sit on my butthole and pretend that this television was all there was to do as Dracula the Effeminate. Okay, suck that. I got takes to make. I got a drum. I'm going to start making noise. It's going to hit bass. I don't want to touch my feet barefoot. I want to play with sneakers on and make noise. Those are medical sneakers that the Veteran Administration gives me from the first floor downstairs that doesn't want to give me acknowledgement. I give you the acknowledgement very much of me. I want Mary to, right now, to know that I would have been with her for a fucking pizza and wings over the holidays if only she had enough sense to make the celery and blue cheese, but she didn't. And that's why I'm pissed at the Veteran Administration, because she's fucking Irish and I could have fucked, she reminds me of my second wife almost. All right, let me get off the phone. I got things to do! Hit the button. Hit the button! Hit that button! Hit it!